So you have to say no to any form of things that you don't understand instead of accepting it. Ask question so you will not lose it. Okay? Because any mistake you make, you have lose it, and the answer will come wrong. But when you search to the wonder of nature, how you can make use of our natural Africa herbs that God has blessed us with, you will see your system transforming from nothing to something, from zero to hero. You become the perfect blood. You become the perfect organism. You understand? So practice how to make use of herbs. They are natural for our own good and our own use. So as you listen to this common advice, it's going to, lift you beyond your imagination. And at the end, you will thank God and say, Dr. Edeba, you are the best. Thank you as you watch and remain blessed. Yes, I'm here again. This is your prophet, Dr. Edeba Trad Medical Center in Christ Endless Foundation. And I bring for this time to explain something you need to know to you. When we talk of health, the health are vegetable, they are fruits, they are roots, and also medicinal to our health, as created by nature through God Himself. Let me tell you something. There are reasons why you must know in those days, far back 70s, 60s, 50s, our parents, our families, they live long in those days because of what? What they eat is natural. The herbs, as you see them, like this, you see, it's served for many purposes as vegetable, as health, to the immune system. It regulates the immune system. It dilutes what you needed in your memory. It serves for stroke, high blood pressure. You can see it all over here. And this also for pneumonia. You see them? Why this also for chronic stroke? So all of the herbs, the leaves, you see this? For the tissue, nerves, vein, for pregnancy, those looking for the fruit of the womb. Okay? So each of these leaves you see as a wonder of nature. You can see the nature. All of them have each of their use. As herbs, as flower, they signify as flower. To many countries you travel there, we use them for something different, and over there they use it for something different. This is the wide nature of God's creativities. God created all these things to serve for mankind and man's purpose. Okay? So for this, you have to ask questions where you don't know things. Because the herbs you see are nature that God have created for mankind and man use. So this is what our fathers in those days they use, and they use them naturally. That is why you see them, they live long. Okay, they live long and they sustain because of what? The natural herbs that they deal with. But today you see many of us who run head to scatter because of what? We want to look for something that we can do to bring something out of nothing. And when we talk of, medically, all these things, most of them are what? Chemicals. Yes, most of them are chemicals. If you want to believe it, ask those that are using it. But you see, when you talk of the nature of herbs are natural things that God have already formed for mankind. This is the most reason why when you use all these herbs, as you see them as flower, they are very good for our own health, for our own living. In wonder of nation, the herbs, yeah, the herbs, they are wonder of nation. They give you the best than ever that you can find out there for any reason or a purpose of health. So these are the reason why I'm sharing this privilege with you. That most of the tostigating equipment we have today, they are all what? Raw materials for the herbs. You see them? You see the way you see them? There are different leaves for many purposes. I plant them. To you, they are flowers. You can see them over there, all over. To you, they are flowers. But they are medicinals. They are leaves. They are vegetables. And we use them to correct the immune system, the vertebral bodies, the canal bodies. Okay, when you talk of the narrows, the musculars, the nerves, the sciatic veins. So we use most of these things also to give you the remedy that you need the best and the most. So say no to most of researching medically. Medical are good. I am not condemning them. But the truth is that the herbs are the best. Yes, I can tell you, I can prove it to any length that the herbs are the best. Medical, tradomedical, both of them are okay. But you see the herbs, they are for cure, not preventing. Okay. If I may ask you, like the leaves that we are cutting there, you can see it now, is used for asthmatic. Yes, it's used for asthmatic. And there is no medical doctor that can prove to me that him or her know what to use when you talk about asthmatic. They don't know what to use. Most of these plants, they are made also for osteoarthritis as a degenerative disease. Most of them are used for Staphylococcus aureus, and they go as permanent cure. Typhoid, malaria, quick blood booster. We have them among the leaves that you are seeing they planted as flower. So most of these things are the wonder of nature that God have created for us as a green herbs. That when we use it, it will help us even to our faces to shine. So please, every illness in this world, there is a remedy that God have created from it. So all you need to do is to go under researching to know which one is made for which one. Believe me, you will come out with a very glorious testimony. Yes, I'm telling you, you will come out with a testimony because these are reality. There are things that you cannot find just like that. But when God open your eyes, your spiritual understanding, you begin to know what can this be used for or what can others be used for. So these are natural things that our ancient colonial fathers as a heritage. I inherit mine from my father, my forefathers. We practice tradomedical in Wonder of Nation in Africa. But today we bring you to also this root of herbal healing. How you can use herbal, how you can summarize and how you can extract something out of nothing to give a good answer when you talk of the immune system and the tissue. Why you can live long. You see today, because of chemicals and other things, the nature did not stay old. They died very, when you find someone under 40, 50 years, they say it's old, they died. Or because of what? What we consume into the body. And most reason why we cannot live long. I'm telling you the truth. Because in those days, what they eat is natural. And they believe in it before medical drugs begin to come out, before injection begin to come out. What are the old people of those age, my fathers, your fathers, what were they using? Is it not the herbs? It's the leaves. They use the leaves and it work for them and they live long. Then there is no injection. Yeah. Then there is no anything like tablets. But they live last. They live long. So go and search today. And then how many hospitals can you find in a city, even the communities? But today, everywhere hospital because of what? The multitude sick because of what? What we take in the body, what we attach our flesh, our body to. So you have to say no to any form of things that you don't understand instead of accepting it. Ask question so you will not lose it. Okay? Because any mistake you make, you have lose it. And the answer will come wrong. But when you search to the wonder of nature, how you can make use of our natural Africa herbs that God has blessed us with, you will see your system transforming from nothing to something, from zero to hero. You become the perfect blood. You become the perfect organism. You understand? So practice how to make use of herbs. They are natural for our own good and our own use. So as you listen to these common advice, it's going to, lift you beyond your imagination. And at the end, you will thank God and say, Dr. Edeba, you are the best. Thank you as you watch and remain blessed.